In a past life, yo, I was falsely convicted of murder. That's why my attitude's defensive. A human being a human quite a while now. But it was with the apes that I developed my wild style. First love, nature, self-preservation. Eat, sleep, mate, populate the river basin. Using tools with my powerful mind allowed me to access foods of various kinds. But I left that nest just to find my tribe, with a thrill for the hunt and a will to survive. Honestly, this was my favorite time in history. Everything explained, existence not a mystery. If one of us ate, we all got to eat. We never knew of suicide or ever heard of poverty. But all good things must come to an end. Now let me tell you about the others from which I descend. Mountainous region better known as the Balkans. East European with the eyes of a falcon. Slavic, where the word slave derives from. Knowledge, what I used to free my mind, son. Synced up with my ancestry, damn right it's spiritual. Close my eyes at night and I start to catch visuals. Ottoman Empire invasion is critical and wild how it relates to my individual. They introduced us to Islam, most of us took heed. Ironically enough, I did the same at 18. Funny how something so wholesome divides. My great-grandfather chose a Catholic wife. Some Romeo and Juliet type story, I guess, cause both families would disagree and detest. So they fled for the free land like fuck all y'all. A few generations later, here I am, the proof is raw. I remember who I was like 100 years ago.
I remember who I was like 1,000 years ago.
I remember who I was 10,000 years ago.
Do you remember who you are?
I remember who I was like 100 years ago.
I remember who I was like 1,000 years ago.
I remember who I was 10,000 years ago.
Do you remember who you are? I rise out to primordial, I'ma die mortal. Good news, no one's life is immortal. It's all chemical reaction, counter reaction, epigenetic. This shit killed Michael Jackson. Don't let the elevator bring us down. Lifeless in an elevator, Prince was found. That's so profound. Life is an energy burst. Radiate creativity and enter the hearse. I was a serf under monarchy, then a lawn jockey. Biden's 94 crime bill, Marlarky. Ran the Hunger Games, came out emaciated. Look at hate on my face with eyes vacant. I studied on revolution, Bacon's rebellion. Dedicated men of all colors bringing the hell's wind. Tell the enemy, dying to wait. Social media demanding you to lie and be fake. Quantum mania, our consciousness dissipates. But every 7 years your body recreates. Single cells learn to rebel like William Tell. Your mind and my mind, we're not parallel. Self-discovery, a glitch in the matrix. A devil in God's machines, split brain experiments. Folk in hand sign, live long and prosper. Did it my way, now I can sleep like Sinatra. Engraved that on the wall of Gibraltar. Our brains get bigger, the universe gets smaller.
I remember who I was like 100 years ago.
I remember who I was like 1,000 years ago.
I remember who I was 10,000 years ago.
Do you remember who you are?
I remember who I was like 100 years ago.
I remember who I was like 1,000 years ago.
I remember who I was 10,000 years ago.
Do you remember who you are?